Hi everyone, my name is Peter Dennis and I'm a certified consulting hypnotist. Today I want to tell you about age regression. In a previous video I mentioned that regression is one tool that the hypnotist has for going back in time and discovering what the root cause of the problem is and then dealing with it. So in taking someone back in time, we refer to this as regression, and there are two kinds, age regression and past life regression. Today I want to talk about age regression, and to illustrate how that could work, I will tell you about a real case that actually happened. There was a woman who was 40 years old. She reported she couldn't complete anything, she couldn't begin anything, she just had no initiative. She felt stalled completely. So in regression, when that feeling of being stalled or stuck originated, it turned out she was age 5, she was at school, and the teacher said something rather silly that the little girl interpreted as, "I'm not good enough." Now, it turns out she carried that belief, "I'm not good enough," all through her life, right up to the present age 40. So in discovering that, you start then to work with the client to say, well, can you let that go? And sometimes they say right away, certainly, and I would say something like, well, just raise your finger to let me know that it's completely gone if you have let it go. And sometimes they do that right away, sometimes they struggle with it, and if that's the case, then I might say something like, just raise your finger when you've let it half go. And they usually do that, and then you start chipping away at it till you get 100% of it having been let go. And then there's often an exercise of forgiveness. Can you forgive the teacher? And again, probably yes. Because the 40-year-old realized the teacher really didn't mean anything malicious by it. And yes, in one or more steps, you can usually let it go. And then the final forgiveness is of the self, where you say, can you forgive yourself for carrying that silly idea around all these years? And usually, yes, there's some successful forgiveness there as well. So that's an example of how age regression can work. And sometimes it's pretty miraculous, and it only takes, in many cases, just one session to clear up what would otherwise be months or years of therapy. So that's it for today. Next video is on past life regression, so stay tuned. Bye for now.